Rod Hickman, but I was really living a wild life. Yeah, it wasn't too good. Wasn't too many good things about myself that even I liked. You know, I was really, really mean. I never really sought to build people up that were outside of my little circle. Like I say, I've done a lot of things that just really not proud of, while I was out there in sin. So I was actually in a field problem, and I was going through a really, really rough time in my life. And I had soldiers that were up under me, and none of them could drive the tracked vehicle. So I had to drive this particular vehicle. And this vehicle had the communication system, the headset communication system. And I can remember as I got into the cockpit of that vehicle, I was driving. I just had a few moments to just think to myself. And I said, Lord, you know what? I said, I'm tired. I say, if you give me a place where I can get saved, if you give me somebody that'll show me the word of the Lord and that's real and that's true, I'll give you my life. And so as I was driving in that day, I began to sing gospel songs and things like that, begin to just think back to the days of when the Lord actually, when I was actually in the church. It was probably about some 2 weeks after that, I was on duty while I was in the military, and I was a staff duty, and there was a newspaper clipping of a pastor from Korea that I known, and I said, I'm gonna go check him out, and I went. You know how you see an address and you think it's that address, but it's really not that particular address. And so that was that case. I showed up to that church, and that was not the church that I was looking for. Let me just say that. So I left, and I kind of continued to dilly-dally in sin, but I still had a desire to change. And then about 3 months later, I was on duty again. And next thing you know, I came up on another newspaper that had that same preacher in the paper. And so I grabbed the newspaper and I held it this time, and I purposed in my heart. And that Sunday morning, I went and gave my life to the Lord. What's funny is I don't even remember what the preacher preached about. I knew I was going to get saved that day, and I gave the Lord my heart. July the 11th, 1999. Never forget. 16 plus years that I've been saved, and the Lord has allowed me to see amazing demonstrations of His love and of His power. And I never thought for a million years that God would ever use me in the way that He does, but He did. All because I had a committed heart. I said, Lord, I'm going to serve you. Every day I just realize I've come too far to turn around. Every day. Days get hard, times happen, or things happen, and but every day I just remember I've come too far to give up. My destiny and my breakthrough is right around the corner. So if the Lord can do it for me, He can definitely do it for anybody. God bless.